Okay, so tonight we have a sample of the 1792, the 12 year. It's 96.6 proof. This sample comes from Matt, from that Bourbon Dude group. We were talking samples the other day, and I think I've had this before, but I couldn't remember. So he was generous enough to send me another sample so that I can say for sure. And I'll have video documentation that I've had the 12 year. As I said in the video, last night's video with the cognac finished, I haven't had a product from 1792 that I don't like. The closest thing was that sweet wheat. And it's not that I didn't like it, it's just it was as boring as bourbon can get. So this is their 12 year. You can see it's got some nice color to it. "12 year is not one of the more readily available in my area. I've seen it, but anytime I've seen it, there's like one or two on the shelf, and they're not there long. Biggest ones I see in my area are the small batch, and then the full proof, and a lot of times the full proofs are store picks. Starting to see a few more others like the single barrel and the bottle and bond. And even a lot of those are store picks as well. That's really good. I get a little bit of that fruitiness that I was getting last night, but it's a little bit more brighter. Oak, caramel, honey, and just a touch of rye spice in there. That's really, really good. The nose is just oak and caramel. I dribbled a little down the side there, so got a little carried away with my swirl. And as I've said before, until I figure out how to do some video editing software, y'all get to see all my bloopers firsthand. Yeah, that's it's got some decent, you can see some good viscosity to it, even for being so low proof. I get a little, as it sits here, there's a little bit of that bitter dark chocolate on the back end. So it's not like bitter when you drink it, but like on the back end of the palate as it sits there, it's kind of that same bitterness you get after eating some dark chocolate. At least that's what I relate it to. And the longer it sits here and opens up, kind of the more that stuff's coming out. I'm trying to think what I'm getting here. There's almost a nuttiness to it. Get a little bit of that dark chocolate, a little bit of that nutty. It's almost, I don't know. I don't know what I want to call it, but it's good. There's a lot going on in there, which you would expect for something with a little bit of age on it. Being the thing about an age-stated bottle, that just means that's the youngest whiskey that goes into that bottle. There could be some older. I wouldn't think too much older considering the price point you usually see this for. Most of your 1792 series are not expensive at all. Yeah, there's a... This is going to sound real weird, but it's almost banana, but not quite. But then it's almost bubble gum. But neither one are quite. It's like, I can't quite say that I smell either one, but there's just such subtle hints. And it's just, there's a hint of something, and I don't know what to call it. And I know that saying you get bubble gum when whiskey really sounds weird, but the last bottle of Cooper's Craft I had, it was like pure bubble gum. And I thought I was crazy until I gave a friend a sample. And whenever I asked him what he thought, he's like, man, it was like bubble gum. I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'm not losing my mind. This is just, it's just that blend of caramel, oak, honey, a little bit of vanilla. It just kind of blends well into, I can't quite put my finger on what the combination reminds me of. Yeah, like I said, with that, there's on the back of the palate, there's a nuttiness and a bitter dark chocolate. Yeah, that's just very, very good. A lot of flavors in there to pick out. It's not super expensive. Depending on your market, it's maybe not hard to find. I know they're becoming more readily available. We're starting to see more of the different 1792s in here. I think I've seen the 12-year a couple of times, but I see the other ones more frequently. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for that one. So that's another good one from 1792, and I hope y'all enjoyed.